What is going on, family? It is your boy Terrell Bennett, man. Welcome back to the Forex Executive YouTube channel. And in this video, man, I want to piggyback off of something that I talked about in my previous video, which was how did I get my confidence back as a trader. And I can tell you from my experience that I have been through the valleys, I've been through the lows, I've lost everything, I've climbed back out, I've done it all. You know, now I'm on an incline, and I want to speak about how you get your confidence back as a trader, because I've talked to so many people who go through losing streaks, who feel like, man, I can't get a trade to save my life, I can't win a trade to save my life, I'm showing up, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm scared, or I lost my funded account. And you know, since I lost my funded account, I've been kind of traumatized, or I've blown multiple accounts, I done lost all my money, I done did this, I done did that, and they don't have no confidence. And I've been there, man. So I want to talk about what are the things that I did to pull myself out of that. First things first is how you do one thing is how you do everything. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I wasn't a very consistent person in my life, in other areas of my life. I wasn't consistent with working out, I wasn't consistent with eating right, I wasn't consistent with reading, I wasn't consistent with meditating. I just wasn't a consistent person, I'm gonna be honest. And people think that you can just show up to the market, and myself included. I thought this, I can just show up to the market and be consistent, when I'm not consistent in all the other areas of my life. I'm not consistent at all. So I'm thinking I'm gonna show up to the market and be consistent. No, how you do one thing is how you do everything. If you are not consistent in your life, this is me being honest with y'all. If you're not consistent in your life, if you're not consistent with the things that you're supposed to be doing, then you will not be consistent in the market, period. If you're not consistent with working out, if you're not consistent, and I'm not saying that you got to work out to be consistent in trading. It helps. But all I'm saying is that if there's areas in your life where you're trying to improve and you're not consistent, then you will not be consistent in trading. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. It translates over to every area of your life. So what I first had to do was start being consistent. I took 30 days, and this was, I don't know, maybe last year sometime. I took 30 days and I said, you know what? I'm gonna lock in for 30 days, and I'm gonna make sure that I work out every day. I'm gonna make sure that I read every day. I'm gonna make sure that I meditate every day. I'm gonna prove to myself that I can be consistent. And I'm gonna let y'all know, during those 30 days, I realized something. We are all consistent. But the question is, are you consistent in the things that you need to be consistent in? So if you're going to work and you're working your job, and you getting off work, and you got a favorite TV show, and you got to make sure that you catch that episode, then you consistent. If you watching that episode, you watching that show, and you watching it day after day after day after day, you consistent. You can get up and go to your job every single day. That's consistency. We have to realize that we have to be consistent in the things that we need to be consistent in. And there is no, man, I'm not consistent. You are consistent. You're not consistent in the things that you need to be consistent in. I wasn't. So I had to focus on doing the things that was going to push my life forward. And then I realized halfway through the 30 days, like, bro, you already been consistent. Just show up and do what you're supposed to do. And when I adopted that mentality of just how I do one thing is how I do everything, my life changed. So everything that I approach, I make sure that I do it with patience. I make sure that I'm methodical. I make sure that I take my time with it. I make sure that I show up and do what I'm supposed to do. And that translated over to my trading. So number one is how you do one thing is how you do everything. Number two, and it's piggybacking off of that, I'm gonna just say this. Number two is stop strategy hopping. Just stop. Stop doing it. Stop thinking that you're gonna learn from everybody and you're gonna be better. You're not. You're gonna still suck. Because at the end of the day, it ain't about the strategy. Every strategy works. I have been a professional strategy hopper. I can honestly admit that. I have been a professional strategy hopper. I would go through these losing streaks. I would buy another course. I would win some trades, go through a losing streak, buy another course, win some trades, go through a losing streak, buy another course, and the cycle just go on and on and on and on and on until you just fed up. until you either quit or you realize that it ain't the strategy. It's this. So number 2 is stop strategy hopping. And I'm going to tell you why you're strategy hopping. Because you're not consistent. This goes back to number 1. You're not consistent. And because you're not consistent in your life, you're not going to be consistent with showing up every single day and approaching the market the same way every single day, every single time. That's why it's so easy for you to say, you know what, man, I'm going to just go buy me another course. It's something I'm missing. It's not, bro, you ain't missing nothing. I understand that you have to learn the foundational pieces of trading, but if you've bought a course and learned the strategy and you've traded and you've been profitable and you've won some trades and made a little money, bro, you can just be consistent with that. Just be consistent with that. We think that we have to go off and buy another course and another course and another course. And trust me, I done bought multiple courses. I think over my journey, I've probably purchased about 7 courses. 6, 7 courses. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I didn't need none of them. I could have just stuck to the first course that I bought and been perfectly fine if I would have just doubled down on that and just been consistent with that the whole time. Period. So, number 1, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Number 2, stop strategy hopping. I did this exercise, and I mentioned this in the other vlog. It was by Dr. David Paul, and it was a 30 trade exercise. This shit changed everything for me. I approached the market every single day the same exact way, and I blocked off 30 trades. For the next 30 trades, I'm going to do the same exact thing. And I'm not talking about 30 days. I showed up every day, but that does not mean that I traded every day. Because the way that I trade, I don't trade every day. I take a maximum of 3 trades per week, max. Most of the weeks is just 2. But I showed up every single day. And with that 30 trade block, I did the same exact thing for 30 trades. And I'm going to be honest with you, it took me a few months to get to that 30 trade thing, that deadline. And everything changed for me, man. When I got to about trade 12, 13, I realized that at that point it became automatic. I know exactly what I'm looking for. If the market ain't showing me that, then I'm not moving. And what happened was I got my confidence in my strategy. A lot of people don't have confidence in their strategy. That's why they hop all over the place, because you haven't sat down to build the confidence in trading this strategy, this particular strategy that you trade. So take the time and do this 30 trade exercise, even if it's a simple strategy of I don't know, a bullish engulfing off of daily support. Just do that 30 times. Just go, you know what? I'm gonna just take a bullish engulfing on the daily off of a daily support for the next 30 times I see it, and just see how it happens. And you will start to see, okay, all right, damn, I'm gonna lose some, but overall I'm still gonna win long term. And that's what I had to learn. Even though you go through losing streaks, even though you may have a few weeks where you losing back to back. I done had weeks where I'm just 2-week losing streak, 3-week losing streak, god damn. And then the 4th week, boom, I'm back on. And then I go on a 4-5 week winning streak. Then I go back into like a week or 2 losing streak. And it's a part of the game. And that's another thing. A lot of people don't realize that every system has a losing streak. You're gonna go through a losing streak. That's the thing with trading. There's the wins, the losses, the losing streaks, the winning streaks. You're gonna go through a losing streak. The best of the best go through losing streaks. Your favorite trader's favorite trader goes through a losing streak. Don't let these people lie to you, man. Just because they show nothing but wins on Instagram, just because they show nothing but wins on YouTube, does not mean that these people don't go on losing streaks. They do. And if anybody tell you they don't lose, they lying to you.
You sit on a throne of lies.
They lying to your damn face. Don't let these people play you. Don't let them play you. You're gonna lose. It's a part of the game, and it's perfectly fine. All right, it's perfectly fine to lose. Just understand that every strategy has that losing period and deal with it. but stay consistent with just showing up every single day and doing the same thing every single day. All right. Number 3, the grass is not greener on the other side. This is just another portion of what I said on number 2. Stop strategy hopping. Stop strategy hopping. The grass is not greener on the other side. Don't think that just because you see somebody on Instagram, Lambo Raul, FX Alice G, Q Banks, hell, Swaggy C, any of these people, just because you see them make a ton of money and you lost that day, but you know that the strategy you've been trading has been profitable for you in the past, don't think that, oh man, I gotta go buy their course. I gotta go buy their course. Because I've done that. I've been trading a certain style. I bought Q course. I'm trading a certain way. All right, dang, I'm going to losing streak. Oh man, let me go buy Astro FX course. Oh man, I go on a tear with them. Then I go on a losing streak. Oh man, let me go buy. Because it looked like they making money over there. The grass is not always greener. That shit will set you back. And me jumping from strategy to strategy, me thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, has set me back time and time and time again until I made a decision to stop doing that. So the grass is not greener on the other side. It's not. Stick to your script. If you've been profitable in the past, you can be profitable again. You just got to continue to show up and do what you're supposed to do every single day. That does not mean that you trade every day, but show up every single day and do what you're supposed to do. Do the things that work for you and you alone. Don't think that this thing is a group project, it's a group effort. It is not. When you're in front of them charts, it's you and you alone. So you got to figure out what works best for you, and you got to double down on that, man. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about these things that got me through the bad times, that helped me build my confidence back to now. I don't waver. I can see, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna say something else. I'm gonna tell y'all, at one point in time, I stopped following everybody on Instagram. All the traders, I stopped following them because I realized that that's what I was doing. I was thinking like, damn, the grass is greener on the other side. Damn, Alex, they made 30, 40, 50,000 a day, and I done lost. Man, let me go buy his course. Damn, Lambo Raul that made 100K. Damn, Q that made 200K. Man, let me double back to his course and see. No, I stopped following everybody and I just focused on me. I focused on Terrell Bennett. That's it. That's the only person I can focus on, because at the end of the day, they already up. I'm trying to get to where they at, so I had to focus on me. So let me just recap. Number 1 was damn, what was number 1? what was number 1? How you do one thing is how you do everything. All right, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Number 2 is don't strategy hop. Number 3 is the grass is not greener on the other side. And I'm gonna give y'all just, man, number 4, man, I ain't even touch on number 4, but anyway, just believe in yourself. Believe in your strategy. Sorry, that's my phone going off over there. But believe in your strategy, believe in yourself, man, and execute, man. It is your boy Terrell Bennett, man. Thank y'all for checking in this week. We back at y'all again next week. Hope everybody had a profitable trading week. And as you've seen all my videos, man, just remember the motto: all pressure, all precision, all performance, man. I'll see y'all next week.